California Coastal Air sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Ross Stripling gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here's Jose Peraza. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. 1 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count remains at 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have elected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Just underway here in Southern California. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ Show Track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 7.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Oh. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yeah. 2-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Reds. Luis Castillo will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
To second for one on to Votto, and they get the double play. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. Last 10 games have been a struggle. Not only is he having a hard time getting any base hits, he's struggling just to get on base. Less than a .250 on-base percentage in his last 10, so any sign of life from this guy would be a welcome sight.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Schebler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail 1-0. In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Stripling, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was a fifth-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Scott Schebler, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Into the box, Adam Duvall, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Reds are on top, 1-0. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton. A pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
Ready now, Chris Taylor, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0. He's taken strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliders in for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Taylor stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hamilton is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
So striding in, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Devin Mesoraco.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Misses off the plate. The 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Batting 9th, catcher, Luis Castillo.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Luis Castillo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, but they're on top 1-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping into the box, Ross Stripling, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Utley hits a little over the 270 mark. Ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count, the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. stands at second with 2 gone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
This one's flared out toward left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza will start things off here for Cincinnati, with Joey Votto to follow next. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Two balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joey Votto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at bat.
Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. For the current campaign, Bellinger has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2-0 now. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Kemp stands at second with no outs. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall moves over, makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Kyle Farmer is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 home. Softly hit out to short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and they get the double play at third. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full. Reds out in front, 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he fouls this one off. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
0-2, here it comes. 2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Reds are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Hernandez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Ross Stripling. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Schebler is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. To short. Taylor has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Luis Castillo.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Here it comes. 0-2. Popped him up. Barnes has a play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Our score remains 2-1. Ready for another chance. Cody Bellinger 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Cody Bellinger.
First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tight, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 48, Jared Hughes.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hughes is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kike Hernandez becomes out number 2 this inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza, he's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
The first baseman, number 19.
When this thing left the bat, I thought he was going to break the tie by himself, but he does the next best thing, ripping the ball off the wall and coming all the way around for a triple. Now we'll wait to see if one of his teammates can bring him home.
In is Joey Votto now. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 0 for 4. He's set and the pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Peterson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with 1 out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kemp on the run.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 3-2 one more time, and he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now in the box, Scooter Gennett. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Bottom of the seventh inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 51, Kyle Crockett.
Yasiel Puig is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
One gone now in the LA seventh, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Jock Peterson.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Suarez is there, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Utley is off at first with 2 away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Reds 1. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scott Schebler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0 and 2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings.
Phil Gosselin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 46, Phil Gosselin.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0 and 1. He's got that average up over 340 now. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0 and 2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Barnhart.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Career line against Daniel Hudson. He's 2 for 3. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hudson, originally from the state of Virginia. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and we are tied again.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clank, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jesse Winker.
In there for strike one. Strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ready with the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and we are tied 2-2. Phil Gosselin will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 46.
Tucker Barnhart will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
Robbie Delgadio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. First offering on its way. Dribbled to the right side. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Chris Taylor.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Jeanette is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Next for the Dodgers, Kyle Farmer. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Kenley Jansen
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. He tripled last time up. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
High and deep to right center. After it is Hamilton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Fielded by Jeanette. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenley Jansen. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch.
1-0.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that'll extend the inning and give Chase Utley a 2-out opportunity.
Number 26.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 4.
Eugenio Suarez.
Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Taylor's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, John Shepard.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Bounce to first. Played on the backhand. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Ready once again, Matt Kemp. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Missed with a slider. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The payoff pitch one more time. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Into the corner and slicing foul. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Dribbled down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
So digging in now, Kyle Farmer, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and two away. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. Two down. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Pedro Baez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Phil Gosselin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Smoke on the ground up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tucker Barnhart. Career numbers against Baez. He's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On the year, Barnhart carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The pitcher, number 26, right now, Iglesias.
Philip Urban will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 27, Philip Urban.
No balls and one strike.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Ready with another two-strike offering. This is foul right side. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. One and two the count to Billy Hamilton.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Reds leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. David Hernandez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Kike Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Takes a knee-high fastball. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-2. Chopper to short. To his left, Peraza, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 52, Pedro Baez.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Pedro Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Dodgers down in order. Score remains 2-2. And here's Jose Peraza. Career numbers against Baez. He's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. In is Joey Votto now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and Votto is retired. It's a double play.
Third baseman number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 2-2. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 5.
Chase Utley.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 1-1 home. And Utley out in front of it as this one's on the ground to his opposite number at second. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Bases are empty. One man out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jeanette is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. Career numbers against Baez. He's 0 for 4.
Scooter Jeanette.
First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. Kemp is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ready for another chance? Phil Gosselin. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Kemp has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are tied 2-2. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
First baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schebler is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hamilton is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Ready once again, Kyle Farmer, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Schebler on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
In now, Kike Hernandez as he rips it on the ground to second. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends the inning. One left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Adam Liberatore is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Adam Liberatore.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Tucker Barnhart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And there to take it is Utley for round number 1.
David Hernandez.
Stuart Turner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Here's a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. And there are two away now.
The batter, number 6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And T-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Cincinnati. Score remains 2-2. Kevin Quackenbush enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Settling in now, Austin Barnes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here it comes. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Yasmani Grandal will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Yasmani Grandal.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Into the box now, Chase Utley. A ball and no strikes. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And if we had to single out one star from the Dodgers tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Chase Utley. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers swung the bats well with 16 hits. Adam Liberatore claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.